was next to my dad's office, and after school, I'd go over there and I'd wait for him. And one day I met Mr. Beaumont, and he seemed real nice. He kept talking about how pretty I was, and that I could be a model or a movie star. I'll never forget the look on his face when I told him who my daddy was. And then one night, Daddy had to work late, and Mr. Beaumont offered to give me a ride home. There was lots of traffic, so I dozed off. And when I woke up, Mr. Beaumont had his hand up my skirt, and he was trying to put his fingers inside of me. He said, relax, that he was gonna make me feel like a real woman. He finally stopped when I started crying. I told my daddy the next day. He told me to stop making up stories. But soon after that, Mr. Beaumont promoted my daddy to vice president. My daddy had to work late again, and Mr. Beaumont was gonna give me a ride home. And I begged. But Daddy warned me how important it was to keep Mr. Beaumont happy. So I got in that car, and I stayed real quiet. And I stayed awake. Didn't matter. And shortly after that, Mr. Beaumont took my virginity in the back of his SUV. God, it took so long to get this cheap cologne off my skin. I can sometimes still smell it. But Daddy was so happy. Oh, he was so happy. I loved my dad. And I knew what I did was wrong. But I did it to make him happy. Pretty soon he couldn't stand the sight of me. That is when my daddy died.